Alright, so I haven't given an update for a while, and here's why I haven't. I wanted to do a video, and I wanted to talk to you. Excuse me, it's the morning here, so it's kind of quiet, and I'm talking quiet. Um, this experience has been life-changing for our family, and while we're thankful to have Paula back, there are some aftermath realities that, well, especially I'm working through of experiencing this. And so I wanted to release a couple videos to kind of share with you guys kind of my heart and where I'm at with the Lord and where I'm at with my family, as well as an update on Paula and how she's doing. One of the things that really hit me in all of this is what good can come of it. Paula and I sat in the hospital bed one of the nights and kind of grieved the reality of what had happened and talked about it. She had her pastoral support. As I'm a pastor, she had her pastoral support late night in bed with her, and it was a good time. We talked about the good that can come of all this. Um, and there's not always an answer, and I realize that, but we were able to find some, so I want to share those with you. One of the things is a lot of people say, how can there be suffering in this world, and yet God be real? And I would spin that around and say, how can God not be real when there's suffering in the world? It seems like if there's evil, there's got to be good. And so what good can come of my suffering? I think that's really the question I want to get at, though, and answer for you. What good can come of our suffering? One of the things I've seen in the posts on Caring Bridge and in my discussions with friends and family is I'm seeing that God used this to draw other people's marriages together. I think because we had a lot of kids and because we were about to experience the gift of life, and we were really excited about that baby being born, but instead we had to grieve over the loss of Paula twice, and then her coming back to us twice, and that roller coaster. A lot of people started seeing the value of life and the value of their spouses, and so I've heard testimony of others who have experienced a greater appreciation for their bride or for their husband, and God has actually used our suffering and our hardship to draw your marriages together. And I hope that you've seen that. I hope you've experienced that. So our suffering wasn't wasted, so to speak, as we lived this together on Caring Bridge. And you heard me say that on April 1st at the end of my post when I wrote that many have asked me what they can do for us, and I came up with hug your husband and your wife and pour yourself out and pour your love out on them. Let them know you mean it, and don't let them go. And that actually has been my biggest theme in all of this, is let our suffering be your lesson in how you should appreciate and love your spouse. And so that's one of the good things I think has actually come out of all of what we've gone through. Another good thing that I've really noticed is the amount of people that have said, we have 200 people praying for you. We have 1,000 people at our church praying for you. We have 40 people at our church praying for you. In our extreme suffering that we've gone through and you've gone through with us, you have felt the pain of our pain, and it's caused us together to seek the Lord. And so I've seen a lot of Christians around the globe, as we have a great family in our AFLC, as our church body, and we've sought the Lord. We have been seeking the Lord together and brought to our knees to the Lord together. And so God has used our suffering in this way, that He has united our prayers and broken our hearts, that we might seek Him for comfort and for peace. And so God has been glorified in that. And so what good can come from our suffering? Well, we've all sought the Lord together in unity and been brought closer to Him through all this. And so these are just two of the things I want to share. Two more things in an update to come. that I see good that God has brought in all of this. I want to share this with you because it's blessed my heart to hear your testimony, to hear you share with me and with Paula the good that He's done. So just an update on Paula. Last night, I think she slept better. It's 6 a.m. here and I can't sleep, so I'm doing this instead. I woke up with Maxwell and I'm on daddy duty. he's our 10th baby, and I've never been on daddy duty for the night before, so here now that our last child we get to experience, I get that opportunity, and it's awesome. But I think she's sleeping better. And one of the reasons why is she's been taking her medicine more consistently, and so I think that's helping. She showed a lot more energy in the last 24 hours, and so I'm excited to see her kind of come back to life. And I'm getting past all of this myself. I don't know if it's PTSD or what it is, but seeing what happened to my wife has been really hard on me. But yesterday I got to finally just enjoy a day. I experienced the joy of life, the joy of the life that I've been gifted with my kids and with my wife and with my family. And so I thank you all for your prayers. Things are going good so far, but it's going to take a long road to recover. I think I put this on Karen Bridge. I'm not sure. It's going to take Paula 6 weeks to get back to her full kind of unrestricted physical abilities, and then it's going to take her months to get her energy back. And so keep praying for us, keep praying for Paula, and I'll try to keep you updated. Thank you for your prayers.